All right. Star Trek Starfleet Academy Episode 1 review starts now. God damn. It's not very good. It's not very good. It's simultaneously ADHD with a lot going on and also boring. All at the same time. How'd you work that one out? That's almost a skill, isn't it? Lots going on, but it's also incredibly boring and easy not to watch. I found myself wanting to. I didn't. Wanting just to go on my phone. So, let's start off with some good stuff. Some of the visual effects are alright. They clearly spent some money on this. They shouldn't have done, obviously. But they did spend some money on this. So, this is set. They've still got that burn thing going on in Star Trek, okay? So the burn is still happening, or has happened. Brilliant, cool. That's when like all the warp drives and Starfleet, and all dilithium all combusted, blah, blah, blah. That's the burn. Anyway, so it's set in the future after the burn. And we open with a mother and son, Caleb and his mother. She is being not court-martialed, but she's being Starfleet is sentencing her, right? Like Mega City 1 and the judges. Anyway, so they're sentencing the mother because she stole some food with the help of a pirate, right? So the woman, Aki, the captain, okay, sentences the mother to rehabilitation, prison, and separates the mother and child. Savage, actually. Super savage. Kind of get it, but super savage. Bit weird, but alright. I'm questioning it. I don't think it's not the Star Trek world I remember, but alright. Weird that when the mother's kicking off that she's going to be separated, the first thing to do is, even though the pirate is kicking off as well, is to send the mother away so she can't kick off too much in front of the boy. You'd have thought your first port of call was send the pirate away so at least they could say goodbye together properly, but no. No. Alright, priorities. Okay, priorities. Got to make it as traumatic as humanly possible for the child. In this world. Fucking mental. Anyway. So then Aki is talking to Caleb and being like, look, you know, I promise I'm going to look after you, blah, blah, blah. Gets up close, gives a cuddle to Caleb. And Caleb then steals the communication device. And she finds out when he says, I lost my bear. It was like this robotic bear thing. Anyway, he then escapes. Brilliant. Well done. Why is everyone so incompetent? Like, why is everyone just massively incompetent? Why? What is with incompetence in the future? Brilliant. Anyway, then we smash cut to the future. Caleb's on a prison ship, right? Being taken to some prison, obviously. Now, this is the weirdest sequence out of the whole episode because it's as if the prison guards were like instantly transported to the ship, even though they weren't. They were already there. But it's one of those things that the writers have told it from the perspective of the viewer, not a lived-in universe. So, captain of the ship is like, hey guys, we've got Caleb here, prisoner. We're coming in. And they're like, yeah, no worries, mate. We'll see you soon, bro. And then the prison guards opposite Caleb, who, bearing in mind, clearly have been there they must have been there for a while, right? They're on this vessel. So they'd have been there for a while. Anyway, they then go, are you alive or dead? Are you alive or dead? And do the most predictable thing possible and walk up to him and start beating him up which enables him to escape. And you're like, that was dog shit writing for dog shit writing's sake. Again, it's not a lived-in world. These prisoners, the prison guards were there. They were already there. They didn't need to do that. They know that he's alive or dead. They're aware of that. But they go there and beat him and try and beat him up because reasons. Because we need the plot to move, right? We need these events to happen. So I've got to really write a dumbass way to do it. Anyway, Caleb then takes control of the ship. And again, super predictable writing happens. So in their fight, can you guess what happens to the ship? That's right, guys. It goes out of control. Predictable, right? Super predictable. Then he gets control of it. And what does the ship tell him? What's that? Impact imminent. Yeah! Super predictable, right? Then what happens? Oh, he's getting close to the bottom of a mountain. What do you think's going to happen? Yeah, that's right. He pulls the nose up of the ship and then he goes all the way up. What's going to happen? Did you guess right? The engines are going to cut out at the top. Yeah, the engine's cut out at the top. Sorry, did you just say that the ship then goes into freefall and the engines start just at the bottom when he's about to impact? Yeah, that happens. Predictable as fuck. Like, what the hell is going on? So lame, man. So lame. Honestly, it's like a teenager wrote it. Who just... It is like ChatGPT wrote it. Because it's so predictable. It's very generic. It's got tropes taken from pretty much everything else. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. Anyway, he then gets caught and is sent to prison. We smash cut to like some little toddler camp. Little toddler education. Not camp. Little toddler school, right? Aki, the captain, is now not captain. She resigned in disgrace. And she's looking after little kids. Anyway, General or Admiral or no one cares comes and goes, hey guys, we're starting off the Starfleet Academy again. Do you want to be Chancellor? And she's like, but I resigned in disgrace. And he's like, oh, we found Caleb. And she's like, all right, yeah, sign me up. Fucking Jesus. Anyway, she then goes to him in prison, gives him the offer, I'll help you find your mother. Come be some Starfleet dude at the academy. And then they go to the academy. And then you meet the number one, right? The number one is like the most... Honestly, it's the stereotype of a loud, obnoxious black woman. Right? But it's supposed to be like a cross between a Klingon and something else. But it is just a stereotype of a loud, obnoxious black woman. Like, she's shouting at people and she's just been an arsehole. So, some hijinks ensue. A fat girl. Everyone's fat in the future. Ozempic doesn't exist, I guess. Peptides are just not a thing. Anyway. Quite literally, when they're doing their medicals, Picardo's there, right? Was it Robert Picardo? The hologram doctor from Voyager. Anyway. He's old as well. He's given himself an aging program. Because reasons. Because you've got to explain the fact that he's old as fuck. Anyway, a fat girl walks up to him. And he's like, are you alright? And she's like, oh, I think I ate my comms device. Why are you eating your comms device, you fat lump of shit? What are you doing? Why are you eating a it's metal? And he doesn't act surprised. He says, already? Or something to that effect. Like, what? You're expecting that? That someone was going to eat the comms device? You're out of your mind, mate. You're mental, son. Anyway. Some other crap happens. Pirate comes back. They have a bit of a fight. And then they go in San Francisco. And then they park the ship. And that's basically it. I don't think I ever want to watch this again, to be honest. It was really shit. The ship's design is not great. It's got like wings on it. I don't know why has it got wings. Like why? The ship has wings. Why does it have wings? They don't flap or anything. They're just like ornamental wings. They don't even seem connected. Dumbass design. Camera work is sloppy. Music is sloppy. It's not great. The dialogue is awful. I kid you not, at one moment, this guy is like, yeah, I can go outside and freezing temperatures and not breathe. And Caleb's like, how? Because I'm blah, 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 bitch. Oh, my God. I get out. Honestly. Man, how far Star Trek has fallen. Seriously. From the sort of, I don't know, the nuanced gravitas performance of Jean-Luc Picard. Right? Like, Captain Janeway. Like, these were great performances. This is just atrocious, mate. Paul Giamatti's in there, being the pirate. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say that. Yeah, he's the pirate. He's got, like, jewelry on and stuff. He does, like, he's having fun. He's not good, but he's having fun. So, yeah. Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it.